Harry Puppy hopes you have a magical day. Enjoy the video. If 2020 had its own museum, what might one buy in the gift shop? Photo booth where you can get Zoom style group pictures. Or where you can crop yourself into places you're not allowed to go to. The beach. The bar. The birth of your baby. The funeral of your father who died from COVID. Calendars with each month having disaster pictures. Or music CD. Prologue. Lead into demise. January. Burn baby burn. Australian style. Kill me Siswa. Sportster. February. Impeach the president. Stock market blues. March. You give me fever. Don't stand so close to me. April. Unemployed or young dumb and broke. May. Party in the USA or nowhere man. Lord of the Hornets. June. Burn baby burn. USA version. Take me to church. July. Killing in the name of. Mothers of the disappeared. Rocket Man. August. So far. Explosion. Burn baby burn. USA version. Reprise. Ramblin' Man. Zombie Zoo 1. Smells like Teen Spirit. Yep. All real song titles. The board game Pandemic. Special 2020 edition of course. The 2020 edition would add a chance that one player is trying to make everyone lose, like in Dead of Winter. So, you get to pull the trump card? One of those penny flattening machines that press on a design. But when you're done cranking, and it's about to drop into the bin, something just kicks you in the nuts instead. Man, this one got me good. Well done. This is actually the best answer. Toilet paper. Everything related to toilet paper. Badges, charms, covered branded toilet paper, plush toilet paper mascots, bracelets, Halloween costumes, covered shaped toilet brush. A cuckoo clock that coughs instead of saying cuckoo. Cacao clock. Dude, cuckoo cough sounds like 10x better. How did you miss this? Because the bird says coo cough, coo cough, coo cough. Also, if you're standing in front of it, it has a digital display and takes your temperature. I survived a global pandemic and all I got was this t-shirt shirt. I want one. Sorry, but pandemic is not over yet. Handing one out to you now would be premature. Well, premature is my middle name. COVID-19 World Tour shirt with tour dates and cities on the back. COVID-19 New Wave Tour Fall 2020. Coming to every college near you. Face mask. A disposable face mask for $4.99. Or possibly the premium face mask for $14.99. Features include extra oxygen and straps that don't hurt your ears. And a complimentary hand sanitizer keychain that hold your keys. Or the Patriot version for a $32.99 annual subscription, where MAGAPack Incorporated gives 100% of the proceeds to building the wall, and then donates the mask part of your mask to the CEO of Patriot Mask and Prayers Co. and you get to keep the oxygen, now with bonus oxygen, the best oxygen like you've never seen. People. Tremendous. A shirt that reads, United we stand. 6 feet apart. On the back, divided we'll lay. 6 feet under. Rapid test kit. But the sample collection tube will be full of COVID shaped candy. Or a sample tube of COVID itself lol. For display only. Do not open or ingest. Not something you can buy, but a shelf with a tag for toilet paper. One roll $9.99. The shelf is always empty. WFH pyjamas sets with a shirt and tie for the torso and shorts for the bottom half. This butter onishi. Work from home. WFH. Giant plush covered cells. I think you can buy that right now. Let me check. Edit. Dear Lord, you can. Some may even come scented with COVID. Made in Wuhan. Hand wash only. Do not tumble dry. Do not iron. May fade in direct sunlight. Do not take into crowded places. Machine wash 14-day drying period. Here it is. To be fair, it seems like this company makes stuffed toys of microbes, so it's not just COVID. My professor for a class on pathogens had those as prizes for getting perfect scores on quizzes. You've won AIDS. Hand sanitizer. But the kind that is the consistency of water and makes your hands smell like stale ass, even after you wash them. RRR, you forgot the ones with the same stickiness and color of jizz. And it also tastes of jizz. It's jizz. Whatever they are selling, the bag has one torn handle and a hole in the bottom. If the gift shop is in New York, you have to bring your own bag. Sourdough starter. Something I never understood is why people got into that. Sourdough had a moment, I think, for a couple of reasons. Sourdough starter is a leavening agent that requires exactly 2 ingredients, water and flour. Sourdough starter can be used in the place of any other of the more common leavening agents: yeast, baking soda, baking powder, and cream of tartar are the most common, but yogurt, beer, eggs, and other stuff also work. Leavening of some sort or another is in 99% of baking recipes for any kind of baked goods, not just breads. Starters of any kind are a pain in the ass because they have to be tended and fed, but that's a small price to pay if you need to bake from scratch to survive. People were bored during actual stay-at-home lockdown and chose a lot of different ways to fill their time, including learning new skills or honing ones they already had. Baking was popular since it produces something immediately useful. Breads can be a challenge for all bakers, but are really intimidating for new ones because they're easy to mess up. A lot of people consider sourdough an even bigger challenge because it uses a starter instead of yeast or one of the other leavening agents. Realistically, if you're going to learn to bake so you can make a staple food in case the world goes all to hell, you may as well learn how to do it with sourdough. That's pretty much as from scratch as you can get, unless you want to get into grinding your own flour. 2020 disasters bingo. Gonna come in handy for when 2021 rolls around. Don't you ducking dare commit us to that reality. A snow globe for every single disaster that happened this year. I'll start my collection with Murder Hornet Derecho, please. I'll trade you my wildfire snow globe for it. I have doubles anyways. Instead of snow, when you shake it, it's sash. Whipped coffee. Oh my god, that was this year? What in the hell is whipped coffee? Do I even want to know? It's actually really good. Get instant coffee, some water, and sugar. If I remember right, it's 1 to 1 to 1. Whip everything together. I used my milk froth, which was perfect. In a mug, pour some milk and pour the whipped coffee over it. You can add ice too. 2020 edition of Time magazine with Dr. 4C on the cover. A notebook that looks an empty passport. Sourdough kit. I feel the 2020 edition of Time magazine might have COVID-19 on the cover as virus of the year. A fragment of the meteor that crashed into the earth, killing 1/3 the population. Coming soon to the world near you, or me, whatever. And I was drafted into World War III, and it didn't even happen t-shirt. An Australian flag pillow currently on fire. A cooking pandemic cookbook. Recipes include the burning koala pina colada, the Trump toupee ice cream, Corona and Co., steak, etc. A keep calm, the next pandemics in 2120 poster. And finally a maybe 2021 will be alright mug. I think the cookbook would have the trendy recipes people got into during the pandemic instead of pun recipes. Like sourdough bread, pickling, whipped coffee, etc. A limit 2 per household sign. Hydroxychloroquine chewable gummies. Nothing. You give them money. They kick you in the balls and spit on you when you're on the ground. Happy 2020, asshole. Life insurance.